So you're on a skincare routine, but you want to up the ante. You want better results, less sag, more lifting, more glow, more reduction in the appearance of your brown spots. And you want to do it inexpensively. What about if I told you you could 5x your results of the skincare you're getting now, and it's extremely inexpensive? We're going to talk about exactly that today and how you can do it. I had a patient comes into my clinic this week, says Rajani. There were two of them. They're from out of town. They do as much as they can at home so they don't have to get into the clinic because it takes them a 4-hour drive to get there. They said, our skin looks better than it ever has, and it's because of me, but not physically with me being there. I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, they're talking about these pads, retinol pads. They're wet, they're moist, and they've been applying them twice a week for about 3 months now. They just use it once or twice a week, and they've noticed more glow, more lifting, less jowls, more skin tightening. And how they know it's working, they're coming in less for any facials, for their Botox. They don't feel like they need it as soon. So what are in these magical pads that are going to help you go into your clinic less if you're going in, give you better skin, and boost everything 5x? Well, they're retinol tightening pads. And they'll come in a jar like this. They'll come in a jar that has typically about 60 pads. Not sure if you can see into this jar. If you take one out, they're soaked. See, my hand will be wet now. And a retinol pad, if you see it, it has a slight yellowish color. Not sure if you can pick that up on the camera, but retinol by nature has a slight yellowish color and a little bit of a smell to it. You don't want any fragrances on there, but they're not just any retinol pads. So how do we get away with this? How do we get away with a moist pad that has pure retinol that someone's going to cleanse their skin and place it on there and not get dryness, irritation, inflammation, loss of fat pads in the face? Why are you in fact going to get improvement of those things? It's an encapsulated retinol. So what that means is it's not a pure retinol that hits the skin and causes all those negative factors. Because it's encapsulated, it allows the product to get deeper, to work where it should work in the deeper layers, and you don't get the immediate effect on the skin that you do when you apply a retinol to your face. The other factor that I place in mind is TetraHexyldecyl Ascorbate. Now that's a newer form of vitamin C, and that you're seeing more and more people on the market use it because it's fat soluble. It allows it to get to the deeper layers. It's not water soluble, it's not unstable, and you don't get that irritation that you do with fresh acidic L-ascorbic acid. This is much more stable, and what makes it cost effective is there's 60 pads you'll see in a bin like this. And imagine if you're only going to use it once or twice a week in that manner. And I'm going to tell you at the end of this video how you can actually step it up even more for those who can take it or want to step up their game. But for the majority of people that just want that refreshing look and the effects that I mentioned my patients got, once or twice a week is all you're going to use it. So it's going to last you a long time. Because it's a stable form of vitamin C, and encapsulated retinol is more stable. Something like this you can keep out of light. Obviously the jar it'll come in, you won't get light exposure, but keep it a cool, dry place. It can last you for a couple of years, and that's what makes it so cost effective. Now let's talk about how you're going to use a product like this on the next level. Well, instead of using them as maintenance pads, you're going to use them as peel pads. So by that, I mean, instead of using them once or twice a week, you're going to stack them, and you're going to start by using them 3 nights in a row. Yes, 3 nights in a row. Some people get up to 5, 6, 7 nights in a row. Now you're going to peel at that level. So used in that manner, you're definitely going to want to use your SPF and you're going to want to take care of that skin because you're going to have fresh, raw skin that is very vulnerable to sun damage and pollutant damage until it heals. So 3 to 4 days in a row is how you want to start. Some people do get up to 7 days in a row, and that's how you would use it as a peel pad. At that point, then you would not use that for the next maybe 5 to 7 days. You use your moisturizer and all your healing antioxidants as the skin repairs, but you will get that peeling and that exfoliation and layers of skin that will come off. It might not peel off in layers like a deeper peel, but it will exfoliate off. You'll know because it will be dry. You'll see more fine lines and wrinkles because the dead top layer of skin will actually dry out and flake away. So during that process, any movement, you'll see more fine lines and wrinkles. Just be mindful that that skin will be gone. It's not that it's created more lines in your face. You just have to moisturize it until it exfoliates away. Some people might then go to the next level and use dermaplaning to help remove the dead skin cells quicker. Now you're going to want to watch this video all about how you can make your own under eye cream at home, and one down here on Melia, those pesky white little blips that you get along your skin, particularly your eyes. This product will help with that. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.